Hi everyone, this is going to be very bumpy. So I apologize. Woo!
Why is it so bumpy?
We are driving around because, you know, it's cleanup week in Fargo.
And what did Kelly say?
Tim's favorite week.
She said, I'm not picking up anything.
I didn't.
Tonight,
I said this trip, this one right now.
So we'll see. We'll see.
And my husband thinks it's very funny to say each thing as he goes past it. For example, piles of wood.
There's a little paint can. We've already spotted several tires.
Today, I saw my first toilet. That was the first thing I saw. It had I didn't go near it. I just saw it. It had a squishy seat. Like one of those ones that has, I know, well, you're very particular about such things. So, I got in my car today a giant bench that was heavy and made of wood. Tim hasn't seen it yet, but I showed it to my parents. Oh, we already did that one. We already went that way.
Oh, there's a... What's that?
A pallet.
It's a pallet and some boxes.
Some lattice. Anyway, my dad couldn't believe that I got it into the car by myself.
There's an old box spring. Looks nice. Ooh, tree branches.
Do you want to...
Washer dryer set. They're not matching though.
You're so not funny. So anyway, my dad, first of all, I was on 10th Street, which is a difficult one to pick things up. So I had to circle the block, go back 2 more blocks, come back up 10th Street, get into the bike lane. I had my hazards on. I was very careful, but I thought, I don't know if this is going to fit in my car. It fit exactly into it was the entire length of my car. And I'll post it.
The oldest golf cart I've ever seen.
Golf cart?
Yeah.
On the curb?
It was in a driveway. It was close. If we had a trailer, we could have picked it up. It's a lawnmower. We don't have enough lawnmowers.
We do.
Pick up one
My
more.
dad was like, you have so many lawnmowers.
Yeah. How many do we have? 3?
3. But who knows if they'll still work.
We should hook them all up in series.
These are
Push them at the same
ridiculous
time.
sunglasses.
They are.
Look how ridiculous I look.
Where did I get them? Arizona?
I don't know.
Oh, there's a couch.
Oh, a couch.
The pee test.
Ron and Joanne wanted a picnic table.
Yeah.
Does that one weigh 1,000 pounds? Some old bricks.
They piled those babies up high. They're going to fall over on someone.
I think that...
It's an office chair with 1 arm and 2 legs.
I think that picnic table was cool. It was round.
I think you wanted a rotten picnic table.
It's not... How do you know it's not rotten? Now I've lost your sunglasses.
Set of 4 tires.
We're not getting any tires, Tim.
Rigid insulation, I heard that's hard to come by these days. I could probably sell it.
If you haven't guessed, this is a sport that I like to do by myself. Or with Tim. Or with Tim. With Hale. And I used to go when the kids were little, I used to take all of the kids in my car, in my minivan, and we had it one time piled so high with stuff, and they thought it was the greatest. And Sarah was not happy with me because I think Bridger came home with 4,000 hand sanitizers.
Little tiny
hand sanitizers.
This was before COVID.
Before COVID. Yeah. That would have come in handy this past couple of years.
Sold them for big bucks.
And then the other thing they got was the person had like 100 like the buttons that said...
Oh, yeah. Easy button from...
The easy button.
Best Buy.
From Best Buy, and then
don't get me wrong, there is good stuff on the curb once in a while. It's just I don't like to stop at every pile.
He doesn't like...
I don't...
Well, he drives way too fast, and then I yell at him to turn around, and I apologize. Our camera's sliding all over here. Because he drives too... He's driving too fast, and he doesn't let me see anything. And he will never... No, he will never ride with me during this week because I drive so erratically, looking from side to side.
Not paying attention, slamming on her brakes, stopping in the middle of the road.
I think I'm a pretty good junker. Respectful. I don't make a mess.
Yeah, that's key.
That is key. My friend Jen Pickett
out here.
is in charge of the recycling, and she was asking people at KFGO to not put out stuff until the day before, because it does, people come through and make a big mess, and it makes their job harder. So when you're out picking, I realize I've given a lot of rules on Facebook about curb shopping, but you just have to not be a dick. Like, don't be a dick about it. Don't mess up. People have stuff piled nicely. Don't throw it all over. It's not like throw your garbage week. I mean, it's like, hopefully people are using this stuff again and it doesn't go to the landfill, because that's a sad, you know, thing. When you have a landfill story, Tim?
A couple of years ago, they had like a free cleanup week in the fall, but instead of them coming around to pick it up, you could take it to the landfill for free. So we had some actual garbage and things that were worthless that we took out, dropped them off, and as we were coming back out, there was a line of cars waiting to get into the dump, and someone just jumped out of the car when she saw things and asked people if she could take it out of their trailer,
one pickup truck. One pickup truck.
We were loading up stuff instead of getting rid of stuff. That's okay. It saved it from the dump.
It saved it from the dump. Remember, Morgan went to the dump when she was a little girl, and she burst into tears because she was so sad about all the garbage. Turn right. Turn right. Oh my God. The people of Woodcrest are not putting out their stuff.
Nothing out yet.
I know. It's too early.
Yeah. It's been too cold.
I know.
To be out in
this
the
weekend.
Look at that trailer.
It's going to be crazy. A-strips.
Yeah.
Now you've given away where we are.
Oh.
A lot of political signs in people's yards. Big,
well, that's only because he lives here.
Big races coming up. Don't say anything on Facebook. School board, mayor.
Yeah. Get out and vote. Just vote for the right people.
Stop. Vote for whoever you want.
Well, yeah, but
this
make
is
sure
America.
The right people.
Hey.
I want you to vote for the wrong people.
Hey.
What?
We do not offer our.
You can stump for your own person or own
we
people.
do not advocate any political leanings on 9 at 9.
We'll advocate.
So next week we get to meet one of your biggest 9 at 9 fans.
Oh, nice. This is probably a slightly boring one because there's not much out here.
Yeah.
But
what's your favorite thing you've ever found on the curb, Tim?
Some
Mine?
Sticks that a dog just peed on. Did you see that? A good one. My favorite is still in our bedroom. It is a white dresser that I got in front of Scott and Chris Gorder's. It was across the street from their house, I remember. And I had taken out one of the drawers, which is a tip, and put it into my car. And then I went back for the rest of it, and this lady was trying to get it. And I said, oh, I already have the other drawer. I'm taking this. I was there first. And she got a little hot. But because I had already taken part of it and put it in my car, she didn't want the incomplete dresser. So I found 2 brand new bike tires that were the exact size for my mountain bike, but I still have them on my mountain bike right now. It's perfect. I don't think they'd ever been used. Someone bought them and just set them out on the curb.
Yeah.
With other stuff out the curb. So it wasn't just their new tires that they sat out there.
Yeah. I think Hale, that time, my nephew Hale got an entire, like, 100 feet of fence. Remember? He was so excited. And he
put like a cedar fence.
A cedar fence, and he could reuse all of that wood, and he was so excited. We also got some really good barn wood that was perfectly placed on the curb. Remember, you were so impressed.
Oh yeah,
that was Nate.
Stacked it nicely.
Yeah, that was Nate. It was all stacked nicely and neatly.
It was like going to a lumber yard.
Yep. So that was some good barn wood. We have made our garden.
Well, there's nothing here, so I think
we'll just
head for home.
But we used a lot of railroad timbers, right? Sleepers. What are they called? that we use in the garden. I've gotten all of those on the curb. Landscape timbers. And I've made all my flower beds with stuff that we found on the curb. We're waving at Sarah's house and John's house.
Don't tell them where we are.
Oh, don't tell them where we are. And
more sticks. It's like stickier. Everyone's just got sticks out. That's all.
It's just early. It's early. Well, we've gone over our time limit, so
once again,
thanks for joining us at 9 at 9, and happy cleanup week.
Yes,
hope you get some good stuff. If you do, share it on Facebook. Bye. Have a nice weekend.
Bye.